Our player of the game, Al Lorenzen, that Leonard Houston 3 late was huge.
And what a big shot that was. You talk about a game that was filled with big shots, none bigger than this one by Leonard Houston. We see Adam Emmenecker with the drive and the kick, and Leonard just releasing his first and only 3 of the night, but none bigger than that one.
He wound up this ball game with 14 points. Our player of the game is going to join us in a moment. Josh Young. Just the bigger the game, Al, it seems like the bigger that the young man plays.
Well, and everybody's been, I think the entire country is familiar with the fact that Josh Young coming off an injury tonight, back in the starting lineup. And what a lift he gave the Bulldogs, shooting the ball from behind the arc, doing it on the defensive end of the floor, hitting some big free throws when the game was on the line. Just an outstanding performance by Josh Young tonight.
And Josh joins us now, and as the lead seesawed back and forth, Josh, Al and I talked about this team is a team that plays with great poise. What is it about your ball club that enables you, when it's tough, when it's crunch time in the last 5 minutes, to play with such great poise?
I think that you're seeing our senior leadership. We have those guys that have been around 3, 4, even 5 years in Clayton, and so I think that they've been in those situations, and so they know how to respond to them.
Josh, let's talk a little bit about your recovery here and your health. Obviously, you missed a few ball games. You've worked your way back. From the looks of things tonight, you're all the way back.
Yeah, I felt good tonight. They felt like it was good enough to put me in the starting rotation and let me go ahead and take the nod. And so they put me out there, and I was feeling good.
Josh, this is really uncharted territory for Drake, as you know. Sellout crowds, 16th in the country. How has your team stayed grounded?
I think that we just want to stay humble. We talk about it, but we don't want to get the big heads about it. We want to continue to do the same things that we've been doing, keep working hard, and see how far it can take us.
Josh, as much attention as you've gotten, there's still some doubters out there. And I'm sensing, being around the coaches, being around some of the players, that motivates this team here at this stage of the season.
We talk about that more than anything, even though we are ranked pretty high in the nation, and we still have those people that don't believe in us, and so that kind of lights our fire. That's what keeps us going, and so we just continue to work hard.
I think people may not realize, because you're a high-scoring team and you're an up-tempo team, I think you've done an outstanding job on defense. How do you feel about the defensive performance of the Bulldogs tonight?
Well, they talk about our offense and us being a great three-point shooting team, but I think the biggest thing that we do well is defense. That's what's getting us the big wins. That's what's keeping us in the game at the end of ball games, and so we're able to lock down when we need to and pick up some big wins.
Right now, it's awfully fun to watch. You see this atmosphere, and this is what college basketball is all about. Talk a little bit about what it means to this team when you come out and you have the kind of electricity you do in the Knapp Center tonight.
Well, we all love it when we come out and it's a sold-out crowd. It just kind of lights our fire, and so it gets us going. I can't say that it does. We love when the fans come out and support us. They've been doing a great job, and I think it's really getting us over the hump.
I think another thing that's obvious about Josh Young is that the bigger the game, it seems like the better that you play. How do you get up for big games?
I just do the same thing. I do the same routines. I kind of want to be that person that steps up big in the big ball games. Not to say that I don't want to do it in the other games, but I just kind of feel like that's something that the guys look to me to do, and so that's what I try to do for them.
And you very rarely, if ever, disappoint.
Josh, as you look ahead, obviously a very difficult stretch coming up, and I know you guys are focused one game at a time. By the same token, you've got more games on the road coming up. Talk a little bit about how you'll prepare for that and how this team really gets ready to play on the road.
Anytime you go on the road in the Missouri Valley, it's going to be tough, and so what we say to each other is that we got here together, we're going to stay together, and so when we go on the road, it's just us, so we make sure that we stay together when we go out there and play together.
Josh, you equal a career high tonight with 24. The Bulldogs 10-0 in the Valley. Congratulations on another outstanding effort.
Thank you.